family members are not aware of where you, the individual's marine rights should be read to him or her. Hey, Mr. Maman, you are under arrest for the abuse of XYZ for this. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to your lawyer. You have the right to maybe one phone call. I mean, these are things that happen on a democratic system. But for somebody to just be arbitrarily arrested and the family people be running around to know where that person was taken, it is uncalled for. This is not a democratic space. The country now is a member of the United Nations Security Council. A peacekeeping nation should not be running like this. A peacekeeping nation should not be running like this. This is playing with the peace of the country. This is toying with the democracy that we fought for. I mean, somebody has got to advise this system. Somebody has got to muster the courage to inform the government that enough of all of this issue about arbitrarily, taking the laws in your hands. You can be the government, but there is a way and manner in which you do things. Whatever crime an individual is believed to have committed, that person is entitled to her rights. At least that is what can happen under a democratic state. Under a rebel regime, no problem. The general can arrest you. The battlefront commander can arrest you, cuff you, waste water on you, beat you, do all of the stuff, torture you. I mean, that's on a rebel era. But under a democratic space, you must be given due diligence. The due process should be accorded you. Due process should be accorded you once you are how you call this thing? I mean, you are arrested for being in connection with a particular crime or whatever the situation is. The law requires that you be given due process. You pick up the man from his working place, and the LPRC will have to provide sufficient information. We're calling on Madam Lydia Cape to pursue this issue. Take LPRC to tax. I know your husband is working there. I know when you take them to tax, this administration may become so vindictive in their action. They may want to sack him. They may want to do stuff to him. But the institution is not supposed to. The institution is not supposed to turn over an employee to unidentified individuals. It is not supposed to be. When you are turning over your employee to any state security personnel, you should have the details of those individuals who are going who are calling for that employee of yours to be turned over. Mr. Manager, we are here. We want to see Mr. Osinkawa, took somebody's car and you not pay the person money. Okay, sir, may I know you? Oh, Mr. Manager, I'm Inspector, Deputy Commissioner of Police. I'm this from so-and-so depot. There's my ID card. This is this. He said, okay, sir, can I call the institution lawyer to accompany Austin? Can Austin call a lawyer? Can we know which depot you are taking him to? I mean, this information should be made available to the institution. So how will LPRC turn over an employee of theirs to people believed to be state security actors? And up to now, the wife is still running around to know where her husband is. The institution should be held accountable. If anything happens to Bacchus, the institution should be held liable. The institution should know where the man is taken. They should know where they are taking the man to before releasing him. You can't wake up and push somebody. You can't wake up and just arrest somebody. Under our law, the Miranda rights of an individual should be read. They should be told why they are being arrested. Hey, Mr. Maman, we are arresting you for wearing black t-shirt. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney, which is a counselor or a lawyer. Whatever the case is. You have the right to remain silent, because anything you say here or do may be used against you in the court of law. Apparently, you could offer the suspect the right to make a telephone call. And of course, when you tell him say you have the right to your lawyer and so forth, obviously you have to call his lawyer, so you have to grant him, if not any other telephone call, but one call to his family, one call to a lawyer. You may have to grant the suspect that right. That is what is done under a democratic space. The act of picking up people arbitrarily and taking them to a known destination for whatever reason, regardless of whatever crime they may have committed, is wrong. It doesn't say anything good about a country that is into a democratic space. And that's why I kept saying that if the whereabouts of Bacchus Capet, if the wife cannot see Bacchus up to this time on tomorrow, we will be calling on the Liberian authorities to hold LPRC management accountable. You don't turn over your employee to any group of people who say they're security people without due diligence. You should know where they're from. You should know who sent them, which branch of the security apparatus they're from. And if that cannot be the situation, then it is uncalled for. Our country is a beautiful place. This country used to be sweet. This country can still get better. This country can still be that glorious land of liberty that we all can enjoy. We need not to have this toxic environment. The government is not doing well. The government should be creating the space for coexistence. The government should be creating the space for national healing and reconciliation. These are not good practices that should be happening. You just won a non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council. A country of such nature should not be taking the laws as their personal property. The rights of Liberians should not be on the basis of I mean, it should not be optional. Everybody should be accorded due process under the law. That is what rule, I mean, when you say rule of law, that is what it implies. Rule of law should not be on the paper. Rule of law should not be a paper talk. How do you go about arresting somebody? You pick up somebody, and the man's wife just left the line. She doesn't know the whereabouts of her husband. It is uncalled for. You don't do that. You don't do that. The country is slipping into tyranny. This is a democratic space. Sometimes I wonder whether the Unity Party, I mean, folks are cognizant of the process that led to this administration. You went to election under extreme circumstances with a margin of less than 17,000 vote difference. A sitting government handed over power to you in respect of democracy and the rule of law. You took the country in less than 2 years. You are breaking everything down. You are having political prisoners as we speak. The last time you pick up Carrasco for no reason, you hire him incarcerated. You're talking to South Beach, you jail him for no reason. The only reason you arrested him because he was seen around a venue where protest was being held. Although he was not protesting, but he was speak up. You will speak up. Today, a wife is in search of a husband. Workmate told her your husband was picked up by people believed to be from the NSA. She went where the Louisiana NSA head office, and they told her your husband not yet. Where is the man? Why should the LPRC authorities allow a group of people believed to be armed officers dressed in clean clothes? Why should they allow such an individual, a group of people to go to the place and pick up an employee? I'm assuming that LPRC has all of the details. I'm assuming that LPRC is aware of where Bacchus Capet was taken to. I will be disappointed if they do not know. And that's why we're encouraging the wife, Madam Lydia Carpet, to go to the LPRC by tomorrow morning and make inquiries as to where the folks took her husband to. If that cannot be established, then that's a problem. Then we have a problem. These things should not be happening. This country has gone through a lot of difficulties. It should not be a crime for a group of people to take power. It should not be an abomination for a group of people to take on state power. It should not be a taboo. The thing you're doing in the country is uncalled for. We are so interrelated in this country. We are so interrelated in this country. For the kind of division this government is sowing, people should not be arbitrarily arrested. That's jungle justice. It reminds us of the war days, where a general will come here and ask for the town chief, and everybody will be running at a scatter, and they'll pick up the town chief and carry him. Nobody dares ask question why the town chief was arrested. It doesn't say anything good about a country under the canopy of democracy. Just yesterday, you were dancing, drinking beer, lavishing the nation's resources in the name of celebrating a non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council, when your actions back home are not correlating with the very seat you are celebrating. This is uncalled for. Interestingly, you think this is funny. We are so close in this country. We are so interrelated in this country. You are jeopardizing our safety as a country. You are jeopardizing our safety. You are jeopardizing the safety of the Liberian people. The government has the right, the government has the authority, the government has the responsibility to cool down tension in the country. No government. I haven't seen any government interested in having tension in the country than this Unity Party government. Why are you concerned about escalating tension in the country? We are softening the ground. We are talking to people. We are asking Liberians to be calm, asking Liberians to be law-abiding. We are asking Liberians to respect the rule of law. We are asking Liberians to respect the governmental authority. In return, the government is carrying on unprovoked actions, doing things that can get the people annoyed. I mean, how do you do all of that? Now a wife is looking for her husband. All of the policies you are instituting are policies that will get the people confused, that will create hardship for the people. A lady went to one of the local banks, took her Liberian passport to go and get money that was sent to her from America because her son was at the hospital who needed urgent, and I repeat, urgent surgery. Her son is in need of urgent surgery. She went to the bank with her Liberian passport, valid passport, to collect money from America. The bankers told her there is an executive order that says only national ID will pay people with. So even with your Liberian valid passport, the President Baka executive order will not allow you to receive your money. That woman had to call me complaining about how her brother, her son nearly died if she had not had somebody to beg for the money to go and pay, because she doesn't have the national ID, but she have a passport. The acquisition of a passport doesn't mandate you to have a national ID. You're only required to have a birth certificate. And when you have the national passport, you go through biometric system. Our passport is a biometric passport. So what is the value in a $5 ID card that is not in a $45 passport, for which you are denying people? All of your policies are policies intended to suffer the Liberian people. You remove motorway from the street. You do not have sufficient buses on the road to carry people home. Another burden for the Liberian people. In the midst of all of these things, you are still bounting on the people. You are still pushing the people towards the war with all of these kind of actions. Now a mother is crying. She doesn't know where her husband is. Well, can we go to another topic? But before we go to that topic, let me end by saying our leaders should be very, very cautious. I just don't know why people don't listen and people don't learn from the past. No matter how fine you are right now, you can never be the finest human being to have ever existed. Learn this and learn it today. No matter how beautiful you are as a Liberian citizen or as a human, you will never be the most beautiful person on this earth. There were beautiful people before you. There are beautiful people as you are existing today. There will be more beautiful people when you leave this earth. I could go on and go on. No matter how rich you are today, there were people who were richer than you are. There are people richer than you today. There will be more people who will be richer than what you are. It goes on. No matter how powerful you think you are today as a government, there were more powerful governments before you. There are more powerful governments that are currently existing while you are ruling this country. There will be more powerful governments after you. What that should say to you is for you to be cautious how you move around. It's for you to be cautious how you treat the offices you occupy. You can be the president, you can be the vice president, you can be whoever in this authority. You should know that you were never the first person. Minister Geraldine Pia is not the first minister of information. President Baka is not the first president of this country. Gregor Como is not the first police director. As a matter of fact, he was police director in 2017. From 2018 up to 2023, he's aware that he was never the police director. There was somebody else there before him. Whether he spent 30 years, 40 years, until he is no more, there will be another police director after him. What that should say to the folks in power is that regardless of who you think you are, your time will end. And I wonder whether they can think about it. Use your power in such a way that it will not hurt people unnecessarily. Use your power in a way that it will not inflict unnecessary burden on Liberians who are equally entitled to the country. It is a privilege for you to serve in government. It is not your right. It is a privilege for you to be in a governmental space. It doesn't mean that you are more Liberian than those who are not serving. You are only there because it is your time to be there. It doesn't give you right and license to treat Liberians like they don't exist. And that's why we are asking you in authority to be very cautious. The country is too small for the kind of divisive and vindictive mood you're running it. Just on yesterday, our president, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaika, was giving courtesy to Joseph Jingin Rabos, Edward J. Raw, William V.S. Totman, William R. Tober, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf for Liberia seat at the UN General Assembly, Security Council. But President Weah went to ECOWAS and secured ECOWAS endorsement. He didn't call him. That's vindictive. Nobody in the country was alive when Joseph Jingin Rabos was president. Joe Parker went and appreciated Joseph Jingin Rabos for the security seat. When the man who left the seat before you could take over is the progenitor of that project. Is that not divisiveness? Is that not being vindictive? How do you reconcile the country? And today, a mother, a wife is concerned about the well-being, the whereabouts of her husband. The reason we can be begging you is not because we're scary. It's because we love our country. And let me say this. The reason you see people like us come on radio every day, we're telling this government to stop, to de-escalate the tension. Every day we keep telling the government, de-escalate the tension, stop it, reduce the tension. The country too angry, reduce the noise, reduce the anger, reduce the frowning on the faces of the citizens. The reason we keep saying that, not because we are we are scary or whatever the case is. We're saying these things because we love our country. Look, nowhere can win when people are fighting. That place will only lose. The place will become the victim. We love this place so well. So very well. And that's what we do everything. It will mean begging Joe Biden, the president. If it means laying down on a road and begging him to keep this country united, we'll do it. Because if this place, if for any reason this place erupt into something else, we will all be the victims. Our beautiful country will be taken backwards. At a certain point in time, Charles Taylor regime, these things started happening. People arbitrarily arresting people, and we all saw how it ended. We all saw how it ended. None of us, even those who were supporting Taylor, those who did not support Taylor, all of us became the victim of it. We saw that happen on the Samba Kanyando. We saw that happen on the William Arrow Turbot. Those who supported Turbot, those who did not support Turbot, everybody encountered the burden. Those who supported Doe, those who did not support Doe, they had their own pains of the situation. Those who supported Taylor, those who did not support Taylor, they had their own pains of it. Now that we are enjoying temporary democracy and peace and security, let it remain that way. We should not run back into something chaotic because Unity Party came back to power. There are rules, there are laws. Ellen used the same laws to govern for 12 years and we didn't go to anything funny. We are used the same 6 years, the same laws to govern this place for 6 years. We're still a country stable. In less than 2 years, we should not have these terrible actions coming back to our system. The last time it was Tom Etheridge and the rest of the guys arrested. We have recordings here where they said they were tortured in secret cells, threatened to be killed, forced to make statements. Today, you're picking up analysis, and we don't know why you're picking him up. We don't know the reason why you're arresting him. But his wife is saying she doesn't know the whereabouts. We love this country. That's why we say the same things we say on a daily basis. We love this country. If we didn't love this country, we would sit here and pretend like nothing is wrong. Before you know it, something will erupt. And that's bad. We don't want anybody taking this country on a surprise. We are begging the government. When you are the government, you are the father and mother for the entire country. You are not supposed to be divisive. When the citizens start to see the government being divisive, the people who support the government will themselves become so divisive. When they are divisive, you run a divided country. A divided country doesn't find development coming easily. This is easy for anybody to understand. At least to say a 45 years of governmental experience president. Why are you doing this to this country? Why are you guys doing this to the country? Why are you doing it to the country? Just the other day, just the other day, my Liberian people. And just so you know, we come and give some people some money. Star 799, star 11 hatch. Star 799, star 11 hatch. And you'll win for yourself 5, 10 to 20,000 Liberian dollars here on the platform. Yeah. Just the other day, as we were sitting here, your government increased your taxes. Oh, no. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know, yeah? The Liberian government has increased your taxes. And I'll read some area to you today, but let me go get some people some money. Just hold on, let me go get some money. But this is wrong. This is wrong. You should not be arresting people arbitrarily. You're toying with the peace of our... Look, this country is beautiful. Our people are poor, but they are resilient. Liberians can bear all kinds of fitija and tabata. They can bear suffering, they can bear everything, but don't tamper with their peace. Because even in their destitution, their poverty, they prefer drinking that nonsense, no? They are gonna in peace. Then having funny people saying all kinds of things, to them because they're holding one barrel. Let's keep this place peaceful. Let's do that. Let's keep this place peaceful. Let's do it. It will not hurt us. It will not hurt you. It will hurt nobody when we keep this place peaceful. All of us will enjoy it. In fact, you in the government, you will enjoy it more. Because when you take your big salaries, when you strike your BB deals, when you build your BB houses, when you build all of your BB businesses, you are the ones who will enjoy it now. You are the ones who will enjoy it. The benefit will go to you. If this place is peaceful, you become the victor in the process. Why are you guys doing everything possible to keep this place a loggerhead? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it to our country? Why are you guys doing it? Oh my God. Why are you guys doing it? Just hold on. I'm trying to get some money for some people. Hold on, my dear Liberian people. I'm trying to get some money, but the woman is concerned. She's concerned that the whereabouts of her husband is unknown. She's very concerned. She's concerned that till now she doesn't know the whereabouts of her husband. It is concerning. It is concerning. It is terribly concerning that till now she doesn't know the whereabouts of her husband. Hold on, let me go get somebody some money. I don't know if it will be 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000. But star 799 star 11 hatch. Star 799 star 11 hatch will give you some money. Star 799 star 11 hatch. Let us see if we can give this store. Yes, let's see if we can give somebody some money. Let's see if we can give somebody some money quickly. Star 799 star 11 hatch. Okay. Let's see if we can give somebody some money quickly right here. But like I say, and I'll keep saying, this is wrong. This is wrong. And I'll ask the woman, before we go to the lines or take calls, I'll ask the wife, hold LPRC responsible if your husband is not located within the next 24 hours. Hold LPRC responsible if your husband is not located within the next 24 hours. The entity should not release an employee to a group of unidentified individuals who will not tell them where they are taking him to. But let's go to the line and see if we can talk to somebody. We want to give people some money. Like I said today, we're giving plenty of money out. So let us see how many of you will be winning some money. Quickly, let's give somebody money. Then we'll come back and continue with the conversation. Yeah. So we're calling this person for the first time. 20,000 could come your way. If he or she doesn't pick up, we will go and call for the second time, then the third time, then we will call you a date. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hello, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, sir.
My name is Khan Oliver Khan from Freedom Radio. What's your name?
Bye.
Come again?
Morris Bye.
Morris Bye. Morris,
B-A-Y-E-H.
how many times have you played the cash giveaway?
Today,
Today?
I've been 15 times.
Oh my God. Okay, Morris. And did you play in LD or you play in US dollars?
I'm playing LD.
LD. Can you explain how you play it quickly, Morris?
Yes.
Explain the code quickly. We don't have time.
Yeah. I dial star 799
Uh-huh.
hash, and then and I took 11. After the 11, then from there, you start to select the numbers.
Okay.
I'm having 3,000, so I've sent everything there.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So you say your name is what?
Morris,
Morris. Let's see whether the machine will give you 5,000, 10,000, 15, or 20. Let's see what the machine will give you. It is loading, Morris.
I'm good at 20.
Morris, your number, I can't decide how much it is. So let's be praying. Yeah, let me pray, Morris. Your last two numbers are what?
98.
98. Okay, Morris. Okay, so your first two numbers are 7, 9, and your last two numbers are 98.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Morris. Morris, check your phone in the next 2-3 seconds. Yes, it has just gotten to you. The system selected 10,000 Liberian dollars for you. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank God. Thank God for freedom.
Okay, all right, Morris. 10,000 Liberian dollars. When you receive your call, us right back.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. We're about to go back to the telephone line. The point here is simple. And I hope our people in the government, and this is the time we want to call on the young government ministers and officials. The thing you all are setting in your chat rooms, the government chat rooms, WhatsApp, Messenger, and whatever. You guys got to talk to the old people in the government to de-escalate the tension building in this country. You are young people. Most of you, my young friends in the government. Emmanuel Barnes, Cooper passed away. What I mean, Imarifa, the rest of the young people, you know, Raphael Dunokolo, and the rest of them. You are young people. Edwin Gordon, a trusted confidant to the vice president. You are young people. The future of this country is for us. We have this country to run. We have Liberia to propel. We have this country to guide. We want to see this country running beyond all reasonable measure. You think we are happy to go to Ghana and we're biting our lips? To go to Nigeria, we're biting our lips. We go to Senegal, we go to America, we travel to other places. We feel frustrated about our country. The young people have the ability to move this country forward. If we sit here and allow these old people run this country into chaos, we become the victims. The president we have by himself has 42, 43, 44, up to 45 years of governmental experience. That's older than most of all the young people. The time now we're in government alone is older than most of all the young people in this country, 45 years. In fact, a 45-year-old man is now a young man. So President Baka's governmental experience is older than all of the young people in this country. We should not sit and allow the old people in this administration to influence the wrong decisions. It goes to you, Greg Como. Greg Como, the director of police. Colonel Greg Como, you are a young man. Hey, you in 40, if you're in 40, maybe you're closer to 50. Per your structure, your bio information, you are a young man. You sit and allow people who are winding down to use your hands and do things. The Minister of National Defense is a young lady. The Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia is a young man, regardless of his age, whether he's close to 50 or 40, whatever the case is. The head of the NSA is a young man. Bulk of the people in this government are young people. Although the top brass and those who are sitting in the president's kitchen cabinet are all old folks, they design how they believe this country should be governed. They engineer and approve all of this divisive, vindictive, and segregative manner in which the country is being governed. But it is upon you, the young people, to call them to order in your governmental chat rooms and tell them that we are in charge of this country. We are the custodian of power. For some of us, we are the future of the Unity Party. The way we will run this country is how the future of the Unity Party will be. If we create too many enemies, if we create unnecessary tension, if we burn down this country because of vindictiveness, our party will not have a future. Nobody will want to do business with our party because they're going to consider how vindictive we are, even though we will not be vindictive as young people. But the fact that you guys are running a vindictive country, a divided country, a country that keeps speech from key officials and members in the country, nobody want to associate themselves with such a country. You are jeopardizing your political future, a lot of you. I know it is a difficult thing to speak in these chat rooms where you have senior political people, especially those who are older than you. But you guys will have to take the lead. If you allow these people make these decisions, tomorrow you will encounter us, the young people. They will be gone. They will be dead and gone. Majority of these old people, I mean, in 10, 20 years' time will be gone. If they will still be living, they'll be useless to the system. They will only be good for pampers and wheelchairs. It is upon you, the young people. I'm talking to you, Emmanuel Fay, you, Copper Passaway, you, Daniel Sando. All of you, the young people in the system, Kula Fofana, Joseph Valai, Amos Toe, Mo Ali. You are young people. You have the future of this country ahead. You still have a lot of work to do in this country, regardless of what political party you find yourself in. You still have the future of this country with you. You sit there, you allow Papeden, Pa Gresby, Pa Bwaka. These are our grandparents. We should not allow them, push divisiveness and vindictiveness in this country. You should be the ones calling on your papa, then the grandpas in this government to de-escalate the tension they are building. It doesn't say anything good about the future of us. I said it, and I'll say it again. If you think you're powerful today, there were more powerful people than you. There will be more powerful people after you. There are powerful people who exist on this earth as you are in your perceived powerful mood. You have to stop. You need to stop. The country is becoming tense. Protest is around the corner, July 17. Do you have an idea of what that protest will look like? Do you know how many Liberians are silent but angry? Do you know how many of them are silently willing to join the protest? In such a given period, you don't escalate the tension, you de-escalate it. In such a given period, you don't go about arbitrarily arresting people. You start to soften the ground. A golden opportunity was provided to the Liberian president on yesterday to ignite a reconciliatory endeavor nationally. He was given the chance to speak to the nation following Liberia's election on the UN General Security. The UN General. How you call this thing? The UN Security Council. An opportunity was provided to the president to initiate a national reconciliatory endeavor. What did he do? He took vindictiveness to the national stage. Recognized Joseph Jenkins Robert, Stephen Allen Benson, Edward J. Raw, William V. S. Todd. People then who died, their bones, everything set down. We even know where they are. A non-permanent seat that was advocated for by D. Mazur Sakimia and George Weah at the ECOWAS meeting in Guinea-Bissau, where ECOWAS reached a decision to support Liberia. In July of 2023, that decision was reached. It happened under George Weah. For President Bwaka to have gone to the program and recognize Joseph Jenkins Roberts and said nothing about George Weah. And some of you, the young ministers, you are clapping about it. You're watching the country being divided, deeply divided before your eyes, and you are celebrating. People made $2,500 in the country before you. And most of you, the young people, that your salary there. People made $1,700 in the country before you could start making it. People will make that money after you start making after you are done making it. What will last longer is how you will run the affairs of this country. When you run the country in such a way that it will appear like nobody else will ascend to position after you should have departed the scene, so be it. But I'm saying this to you, do not allow our grandparents in this government to be the reason why you will spoil your way in this country. This is an open advice from a young brother. Tell your people to stop intimidating the citizens. Tell them to stop bringing unjustifiable, unbearable policies that would torment the life of the citizens. Already the country is tough, the country is difficult, the country is encountering hell of a problems. You can't continue to have these things happening in the country, my people. It is fundamentally wrong. You can't continue to have these things happening. You have to stop. You have to stop. Let's see if we can go give somebody else some money. Star 799, star 11 Hajj. Let's see if we can go and give somebody some money. But this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. Why would you want to do that? You guys said and allowed the these are our grandparents. That should not be the reason why the country will plunge into uncertainty. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, did you receive the money? Oh my God. You left the line again, my man. Your credit finished. Let me call you back. Don't sit here. Look, the cherry in the house, sometimes I didn't want to advise your part. Hello?
Yes, sir, G.
Yeah, did you receive the money?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
How much did you receive?
Okay.
My man, call the money. You scary? You want to share the money with people?
I think 10,000.
$10,000. This is KOK. Austin will be here, very soon.
Oh, okay.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. $10,000 to your pockets. You too can get 10,000 or 20,000 or 5,000. The machine said that 10 for him. I thought you were going to gain 5, but you gained 10. So maybe you could have the 20. Star 799, star 11 Hajj. I'm saying this to me. When you sit as a young person in this government and you allow our grandparents who are at the top there, national advisor only one at OPAP, national advisor only one at OPAP, presidential advisor only one at OPAP. So when you allow the grandparents, the council of elders in the executive mansion to sow division and vindictiveness in this country, both of you, the young people, are the victims of it. Because sooner or later, these people will be retired to the wheelchairs and pampers. I mean, it's sad, but that's the reality. They'll be retired to wheelchair and pampers, or better still, God will call them. The few of us young people who will be around, we will have this country to run. How will you look in the face of your friends who 100% that were innocent of some of the issues, but because of governmental activities, you framed them up, you sat down mute, you didn't talk anything, and those guys were picked up arbitrarily, tortured, beaten, suppressed, threatened. In the future, you'll miss many people. And so I'm not going to say more on it. I just want to wrap on 2 things that are happening in the country. Then we go to the lines and talk to most of our Liberian people why we also have the opportunity to go and give more and more money to our people. The country getting hard. They want enough politics. Hold on. Hold on. They want enough politics. They want enough politics. They want what coming to? They're not politics. Hold on, my dear Liberian people. Quick. Hold on, enough politics. They want coming to enough politics. Okay, hold on. Hold on, fellow Liberians. I beg you, please, hold on. You know what? Last time I run, it can be hard for me sometimes. At least when she run, she ain't on like that. Then I can be doing my teen small. But hold on. Okay, I have it. On May 28th, On May 28, 2025, the Liberian Revenue Authority started issuing memo to most of the businesses in this country, informing those businesses of increment in taxes. This one, they're not politics, though. When you call yourself United Partisan in a boss and you won't argue with your friend here, it's not politics, though. The time you go buy food in the restaurant, you will go buy your thing in the supermarket, you go to the Jalo shop to go buy a battery, and the tell you say the battery $20 on it. At the time you understand, say that noise you're causing in the bus, it was not politics. This one has to do with the bread and butter issues of the country. On the 28th of this month, LRA started writing the different businesses doing operations in this country, informing them of an increment in taxes. And I'll read it. I'll read what I have here. Maroon Chicken, a business in Liberia. They brought the post down though, but we have it. Wrote a piece and it said, "Dear valued customers, please be informed that starting with your next invoice, a 2% increase in goods and services tax, GST, will be applied. This adjustment is mandated by the Liberian Revenue Authority and must be paid by the consumer, not the business." The restaurant is telling her customers that LRA, the government, is telling them to increase the goods and service tax, GST. And that one is supposed to be paid by the customer and not the business. So what that means, when you go to buy one bowl of fufu, the LRA is telling the business people to do 2% increment in the price of the fufu, beta ball, chicken feet, tomato, rice, oil, Vita. And according to the government, the customer, in economic terms, we call it the consumer. The consumer will be the one to pay that GST. So for every purchase that you do will fall on the GST. Now, some of you will say, but I don't go to Maroon Chicken. I don't go to Opotos. I don't go to Royal Grand. The same applies to Jungle Water, to Razoo Brother. It applies to Futa Corporation, ANZ, Haber Supermarket, and all of the businesses, down to Jalo and Sidiki. It applies to them. When they are importing their goods, they were already told to do their retail and their distribution, having in mind the imposition of this 2% GST. So the sardine y'all used to buy, my people, the sardine y'all used to buy, whatever the price is, according to the memo, it will start to go on the increase by 2%. So between now to the end of this month and beyond, expect yourself to be paying at least 2% more than what you used to pay. There will be increment on. So the thing why you used to be buying $35, when you start buying it $45 or $40, don't blame anybody, because government has increased taxes. And you know, when government increased taxes, the sellers are always in the business of exploiting. The government say, y'all doing the business, y'all selling the thing there, the taxes now. We will go buy from you that we will pay the taxes. That's an increase in prices around the country. and that is putting pressure on the citizens, most of whom are jobless. This is what the government is doing. This law was passed under Speaker Rachel Kuhn when they were doing the illegal thing that they trying to pass it. The time they were doing the illegal thing that they trying to pass it one. They trying to pass it. And there's a communication from the LRA. You see it? This is Maroon Chicken. Maroon Chicken did this post. There's a post that did, and they were able to share LRA article, a statement to give to them. There's the people, and there's the LRA statement. I can read the LRA statement. Let me zoom it. May 28, 2025, the management, Maroon Lounge Bar and Grill, First Street, Sinkham, River, Liberia, reference application of new GST tax rate of 12%. 12%. Dear management, this is to remind you of the application of the new GST rate of 12% on your service tax invoice or receipts issued to customers. Kindly ensure that your invoice reflects the correct service tax charge. You are required to clearly indicate the consideration price of the supply of services you have provided to your customers separate from the amount of service tax charged on each invoice or receipt issued. Please note that pursuant to Section 55 title Records, every person with tax obligation, whether for payment of withholding shall maintain records of all goods and services tax invoices, purchase orders, all sales receipts, sales logs, and invoices issued. The LRA will be conducting inspections to ensure your compliance beginning May 29, 2025, and failure to comply with this law will lead to punitive measures being applied, including the imposition of penalties and temporary closure of your business. Thank you for your cooperation. With professional sentiments, it was signed. Taxes increase. While they were burning Capitol building here, fighting lawmakers, beating each other, police beating lawmakers, Rachel Kuhn speaker, co-founder speaker, they were increasing taxes. They were increasing taxes. They were increasing taxes. Why these things were happening? They were increasing taxes. Sooner or later, you come and start buying things very expensive. Don't listen to me. Go to LRA. You'll find the memo there. Don't listen to me. Go to the Jalo, then who can go buy from the Food Tax Corporation A to Z. All the people, go to them. They will tell you that there are sharp increment in the different wholesale prices. The carton or chicken feet now will soon go up small. All of the cartoon, chicken wing, chicken feet, chicken tete, everything can start going up. The country is hard. You are making it hard more. The second year of your government, you're increasing taxes. The second year of your government, you are increasing taxes. Fellow Liberians, the second year of your government, you are increasing taxes. In the first year of the CDC government, here is a statement. The first year of the CDC government, this is what happened. Jaholo. On the 29th of May, The 28th of May 2025, United Party increased taxes. On the 29th of May 2018, President Weah approves big tax reduction. President George Weah has approved a new schedule which reduces tariff on a whole wide range of commodities being imported into the Liberian market. The new tariff regime was submitted to the president by the Liberian Revenue Authority, the same Revenue Authority. The Liberian Revenue Authority Commissioner Efrida Stewart Tamba, in keeping with an earlier mandate to do so within 72 hours. The president had then requested for the LRA to reduce the taxes on importing goods in the country in 2018. In 2025, LRA is telling Maroon Chicken and other businesses to increase their taxes. One president said, reduce the taxes so that the consumer will not suffer. The other group said, increase the taxes. So you see there? You see where we are? In 2018, it says President Weah has approved a new schedule which reduces tariff on wide range of commodities being imported into the Liberian market. The new tariff regime was submitted to the president by the Liberian Revenue Authority Commissioner General Efrida Stewart Tamba, in keeping with an earlier mandate to do so within 72 hours. The schedule takes immediate effect and makes reduction ranging from 81 to 40% in over 2,000 widely consumed commodities. Some of the reductions include pig feed, 81%, chicken feed, 63%, vegetable oil, 41%, onions, 53%, used clothing, 41%, and mosquito coils, 65%, among others. When George Weah came to power, these are things he reduced taxes on so that you would not buy it high. Pig feed, 81%. Chicken feed, 61%. Vegetable oil, 41%. Onion, 53%. Used clothes, 41%. Mosquito coil, 65%. Over 2,000 commodities had their importation prices reduced so that it gives the distributors and retailers the opportunity to sell at a reasonable level so that the consumers will be able to afford. One government in the first year reduced taxes, and that government is the CDC administration. The bad government reduced taxes in the first year. The rescue government, the good government, the most generous government in the second year has increased taxes by 12%. While the other government was reducing taxes for the 1%, 81% on other commodities, this rescue government is increasing taxes by 12%. And they will call it goods and services tax. Why things are getting tough in the country? Why things are getting tough in the country? And you still have the government toying with the peace of the country and all of the different things. Well, that's where you have it. When you go to the market, you ask for chicken feet. When the Oman tells you 2 for 100, don't cost the Oman. Leave that people Oman alone. She's doing it because they increase the price, the taxes from the people who get the PF well. So the way they're saying it to the Oman and how she's saying it. Don't get there with the Oman, get there with your government, and your government increasing the taxes. The government said, you, the people who can buy the PF to eat it, that you will pay. The GST tax is intended for the consumer to pay. Instead of the government cutting down on the plenty of money they're spending on buying BB cars, riding private jet, oh yeah, thank you. Instead of the guys using, how you call this thing? Instead of the guys reducing the money they're spending on cars, on private jet, on unnecessary travels. Instead of them doing it, they are increasing taxes. When you don't have money in the home as a parent, you can reduce the amount of food you can cook. When you used to cook 10 cups of rice, it reduces to 8. When you used to go to club every night, don't go to club again. When you used to buy new clothes every Sunday for church, be pressing your old clothes. That's what people can do. When you not get money, you reduce your expenditure. But the government ain't gonna do it. The president still rides private jet. The government officials still have big salaries. They're still buying $90,000, $100,000 cars. But they are increasing the general service tax on you, the consumer, so that when you go to buy pepper tomorrow, you will buy it expensive than what it used to be. So you, the people, will suffer while they ride big cars, while they go, and this is terrible. The Buka Densa did not do it to this country. Why is the rescue government doing it? The Buka Densa did not increase taxes. I just read you the two publications. The Buka Densa did not increase taxes. Why is the rescue government increasing taxes? I challenge them to lie that they did not do it. They passed all of those Buka laws during the time we're having the crisis. When they go to Satina Pavilion, they go to City Hall, those are the dubious things that we're doing. Today, you have a GST tax imposition on the Liberian economy. The consumers are coming to pay. Instead of the president reducing $1.2 million he has in the budget for bulletproof cars, instead of reducing the fine of private jets, instead of reducing the unnecessary costs associated with running the different offices, they are here increasing taxes on poor people. You go buy Vita that they used to say, I don't know how much, they come and increase it. Sardine, they come and increase it. Flour will be increased. Gary bucket now even going beyond the normal measurement. And the good thing about the economy, by the time it starts to affect rice, flour, all the other things there, down to Gary will start getting affected because the Gary woman can go buy rice. When she finish selling your Gary, the rest she can go buy. When she go buy the rest, if you're buying rice before on a job, we have 3,200, and now she got to pay 3,006, 3,007. When she goes sell her Gary, she'll not sell it 150 again, she'll sell it 350. She'll sell it 275 because she won't get the money to buy rice. Your government, your rescue government has increased your taxes. A Buka Denso government reduced taxes, a rescue government is increasing taxes. You be the judge. You be the judge. We'll take this quick break. We'll come back. We'll get somebody $1,000 on this 87.9. Then we'll go back again. We'll go hustle and find somebody else to give either 10,000, 5,000, or 20,000. Let's take this break to be right back. Interior Crown Star, keep me on safely, stopping for all Crown Star, make people bringing safety to your door. Crown Star, stopping ground and make it peace for them before. Crown Star for Liberia, from the center to interior. Crown Star, keep me on safely, stopping for all.
Crown Star Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Samsaya.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping.
Okay, so let's come back. But that's what I just told you. If you did not know it today. When you go buy Kobo and the old man are giving you the same Kobo soup and the same chicken feed, the number of chicken feed reduced, don't worry. Don't blame that people poor Oma. Your government has increased taxes on the people. So you used to get 5 spoon in your pen. This time you can't get 5 spoon in your pen. Don't worry. Your government increased your taxes. If the chicken tete, chicken wing, the cow tongue, what you used to be buying, cow skin, if you can no longer have it at the rate you used to get it for, don't worry, don't cry, don't fight the market woman. Blame your government, they increase taxes. That's how terrible it is, my people. That is how terrible it has become. That is how terrible it is. And in the midst of it all, you are arresting people. You are keeping the country politically unsafe. Division continues to be the order of the day. It doesn't say good about this country. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
We are great, my dear brother. Our system has recorded you as one of the regular players.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so can you tell us how you been playing?
Star 799, star 11. Now go and select the currency I want to play in, or I go.
Okay, I understand. That is the pattern. Thank you very much. We thought to give you a consolation of $1,000.
Okay.
Okay, my brother. Check your phone. You will soon receive it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We leave you right there. So we're about to go to the lines to take our calls. We're about to go to the lines to take our calls here on 87.9. Okay, we're about to go to take our calls. But that is where we are, my people. It is so discouraging that the thing what we say we're going to get better, it is not getting better. They have increased taxes. At least if they were doing something good with the taxes, we agree. But you're increasing taxes to buy a $1.2 million bulletproof car for the president to drive in. An 80 years old president. President is old. 80 years old. 80 years old. 20 more years, the president will be gone 100 years. 10 more years, you'll be gone 90. 5 more years, you'll be gone 85. $1.2 million for 2 vehicles for him. Private jets. $800,000, $700,000+ for police intelligence. What kind of intelligence are they doing? People drinking liquor in the street. You say police intelligence. Which intelligence are they doing? You have a whole budget filled with unnecessary lines instead of taking on serious austerity measures that will see to it that the country will save good money that will run into capital investment. They are spending on recurring expenditure, pumping more money into recurring expenditure and leaving the capital investment unattended to. But hey, luxury is on the increase till the president can even fly in private jet to go to Foya. But the Liberian citizens will buy the private jet fuel. They will buy the bulletproof cars when they go buy chicken feet and chicken wing. When they go buy rice and red oil. When they go buy pig feet and mosquito coil. When they go buy Chinese light and battery cells. When they go buy a dinner oil and milk. When they go to buy Terran Pampers and Vita. When you go to buy mosquito spray and light bulbs, you will pay for it. There is a GST tax increment that has happened. You will pay for it. I'm here wondering why a Buka Denser government did not increase taxes on the citizens, but a rescue government is the one increasing the taxes. Whatever the case is, Liberians will answer, and Liberians, will live through it. Call us on 086 500 104, 0776 104 104 to be a part of the conversation here on 87.9. My name is Kai. I'm here on the loan presentation today. Interestingly, Princess Alexa Vanjakoli is still assigned with Old Man Zebra, and until she returns, that is what it is. So call us on all of those numbers that you know. Oh, yes, this our international line went off, and I'm trying to reboot it. So call us and let's have your input on the numbers. 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to the first person. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. Good afternoon, sir. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Yes,
Come again.
yes.
You from the traffic? Go ahead.
Yeah, there was one thing on that little down once more. On the King Kidnap. When we want to prepare on the hospital, when we want to throw a hole to be what's more than one somebody, the reveal of the farm. And that president, and no enemy again, I wear uniform, I wear a corporate security. The airport, the airport itself. Yeah, and I just say, why are you killing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you killing man? So, somebody can be giving more. But not too sure. What's going to go now?
Okay, all right. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? We are great, my dear brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, you are speaking with Joseph and phone for the ball.
Go ahead, Joseph.
Thank you for the information. It's so sad to hear that our chairman is busy, and we want to be very clear to the FPRC management that he left the 6 hours for now without getting information. We'll rather push it and move to it. Thank you ever so much.
We leave you right there, my brother. Let it be peaceful, though. Hello, 1 minute. How are you?
There is Moses who are calling from KW community, New Jersey.
Go ahead, my dear brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Brother, let me tell you something. This government will never do any good thing for the Nigerian people. We're waiting for the 17th of this place of July. Let the people leave the sick. They don't even set to be ruling the country. Because can you imagine? You are telling us that the people increase the price again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They increase the taxes tomorrow. Will bring you sufficient documents.
You see that? So how the people really hard now because they said they made our cancer. You know that thing. They will know something now. They're suffering the people. So I have probably check. When here and there, I don't know what I'm probably getting. When we have
No. You can wish the president evil. We take that back on your behalf. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Oh, your line is terrible. Let's talk to this one. Hello. Hello, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, KOK, how you doing?
We're great. Please leave your radio. We're getting feedback, sir.
Okay, am I okay now, sir?
You are better. Go ahead, Chief.
All right, KOK, thank you very much for the topic. I'm not just that what we said. My name is Ebenezer Joe. I'm calling you from the Great Belt.
Go ahead, Chief.
Okay, I want to say thank you very much. The only thing we can say, we just pray for better Liberia.
That's right.
We just pray for perhaps the internet. I just listen to the GS that the level by consume or each goods and services that anyone went to buy. So I think for me, I would analyze it as us the level so that they can buy and so can do more to the developmental initiatives. So we all just pray for better.
So my brother.
Participants, and so that we all can be, we can enjoy this country because this country is where we can be deported from.
I know.
Well, I just heard the other corner is saying that, oh, that jet.
Oh no, but no, I caught the man off. According off, so you can repeat that now. According already. I had to get it off. Let's leave you and talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing? Hello. How are you? How are you, sir? Go ahead quickly. No time. Go ahead, Mr.
I want to speak on the issue of people keep the whole paper in some of the borough of Nikita. I have a strong belief that the reason why the NSA people went in the primacy of the FPRC just moving to pick up the paper is the issue that linked to the president. Seriously, I'm not saying this because I don't know people come interact with him on so many times who are living the borough of Nikita and you stand for principles. You don't have other person. So I have a strong belief. So they keep telling me that the reason why the people on him is the issue with the capital benefit.
Okay, we don't know about that, but let's see what will happen. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, hello, my name is Joseph. I'm calling from Omega Telecom.
Oh, being a telephone, let's hear you, my brother. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I really want to appreciate you for the talk show. Yeah, the government is very playing with our peace with the poor people, with the youth. The government is playing with our peace. They are not increasing, they are not creating no job deployment, they are not increasing no salary, then they are increasing the taxes, but we the poor people, how will we survive? So we will protest against them. We're waiting for the time.
Okay.
We will protest against them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's take the female general. Man, Sisi, go ahead. Let's hear you.
I do my song.
We're great. Quickly, let's hear you.
We say thank you for the show. Yesterday, when I listened for look, what happened yesterday? What I heard on the day yesterday? Look, I went off yesterday. I leave quite up there. Sneaker, I ain't listening to your show. Listen to carry me. If I want party here for that, get the party here for
no, seriously, we handle that issue, man, Sisi.
Okay, well, I listen to you, KOK, talking about, you know, now on the platform. People wish that we are. My son, that we are who are lost so dearly for the country. They wish it there in the country, the place is there. It's not ready or in the place. Even culture, so they don't say that they may voice from the party angle. They say we are about that in every class.
But we can't allow other people to. We can't. No, we can't allow. We can't allow people to do that, yeah, man. Sisi. I mean,
okay, I agree, no problem. But when we bring that out, when people know that they post the persevere, so we say that today they take it. Because they say, well, who you say, what people point, they will be for John. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
All right. Taxes, my son. So I'm a living witness. One of my friends were asking first, they say, oh, boy, they're going to come to rest. They just going to riot. My son, they want their piece of pizza. They say for the father US, which is they pay to the $2, then the $2 the taxes they will pay for. They pay for that restaurant at Royal Hotel. So you're not lying the pocket to kill. They don't feel like Mexico. When they were talking, you want to put their own taxes going up. They were talking about that mini. The sisters on the people, so they put that mini. They put it everything so dead. You even 3 years, they will die in Musician. They will die. Okay, you even 3 years. They will go for you happy in the country. You might be in this country. You will see it. You will see it.
Okay.
Then you get put out for fun. They're talking about they do everyone, they win, they celebrate what? Okay.
Thank
what
you.
Celebrating?
Thank you.
What is celebrating and now? Because we are born there. The whole world know. The history there. I want unfortunate to talk about history. They talking about you win. What do I say you win? You go to the you beating your woman every day or low to one side. They talk about go to the security council see. What can I see you bring that security council? Okay, let's see now. Okay. Let's see when I go for protest. Why did I beat up? The protest care for them and they over there still. Because if you can't record nothing, we are when you did in the past, you can record nothing. Get knowledge that you didn't record nothing. They see you only for peace.
Okay.
You're not calling for peace.
Thank you.
You're not calling for nothing. No one will go in for all men. All go and say for workers.
Okay. We leave you right there. Thank you, man, Sisi. We leave you. We gotta go and take another person on the line. Go ahead. This person, 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I come here.
We're great, my dear brother. Let's hear you. The taxes have been increased. GST tax introduced. The consumer will pay that. You will pay it. When you go buy chicken feed, they increase the price that you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the topic discussion. I listen to you clearly. Thank you for the money. Money get me 1 million. We are sent follower of the Bible.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but okay. The first thing on my mind now, I want to tell you my monitor that I can listen to is poor. And I listen on my phone. I listen that quality. So I'm a greater worry there because I'm not listening to you people.
Somebody may call you and send you one radio, either $10 or $20 radio. Maybe they will send it to you. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay. Let me tell you today. When chicken cannot when chicken has chicken can has duffer. It will have chicken. When dog born, dog will not born cat. It will born dog. It will born that dog will born dog. Cat born cat. So let me tell you today, this particular president that we have in this country, it is a what? In the 2 years, and the experience that he having that for the 2-year experience. So that experience more than most of all that with the young people that in this country.
Oh yeah, quickly.
So you want to tell me that KOK, you man, the kind of experience that he get, you that seen that in that studio, you were able to advance. We're not advancing.
Okay.
Because what? He will never change.
Thank you. We leave you. We take the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Corner. I'm calling from Kawa.
Go ahead, Mr. Corner. Let's hear you, Chief.
Yeah, you know, they rescue me. I'm very keen to rescue our country. They deceive the Liberian people. They don't come to power, but they not come with the intention to improve the life of the Liberian. The nation is already affecting the economic status of our nation. Then it has the right to increase the cost of our country. For what reason? They are about to increase poverty in our country. So I want to tell this rescue mission, whatever they do now, they're going to judge them.
Okay.
Therefore, give me opportunity.
Thank you very much from Kawa. We go to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, no.
How are you, sir? Quickly, no time.
Yeah.
Mohammed Dukla, let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Yeah, police.
No, take your time. Take your time. Don't say that. But continue. Go ahead. Oh no, Mohammed, are you there? Okay, we leave it. Let's talk to the person. Hello, 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah, hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Who's this?
This is Hussein.
Hussein Kewu, your government has increased taxes by 12% GST. Go ahead.
So firstly, I'm on sabbatical, but I call actually to appreciate all of you guys in the media, right? That brought this success to our country, which of course.
My man, we're not talking security CDF. We're talking about your government increasing taxes on the poor people.
So research and study. There is no country in the world, in the entire world, that is on the path of development where the government cannot regulate taxes in that country.
So your government has increased taxes. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Simple.
In issue of regulating taxes, there will be increasement and there will be some decrease.
Okay,
right?
so your government increased taxes. You already alluded. I thought you were going to say a line. You hear Hussein Kewu, the government spoke, man. He just made it clear. He said everywhere around the world, government can regulate taxes and do increment. So that's why Hussein Kewu said no need for all the continue arguing with you, Hussein. I mean, we're done with that one. Let's take the last two callers, then we call it a day and be done with this particular one on 87.9. Let's talk to this person. Let's hear you. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello?
Yeah, okay. How you doing?
We are great. Quickly, you're the second to the last caller. No time. We gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. I think right now we're looking at Liberian people. A good for Liberian people. Money first thing according to here the year.
Okay.
It's better for Liberian people. They think we talking over.
But who's in Kewu just told you say
what the government is doing now?
Who's in Kewu just tell you said
to suffer the market. They said when the wicked inherit power, wherever the wicked is, the masses will suffer. That the suffering will come and go.
Yeah, who's
in
they
go together. They decide go compare the thing going on now.
Okay, my brother.
People were living in the pressure. We're looking at them.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to the last caller. Go ahead. Let's hear you. How are you?
Yeah, hello, okay.
How are you, ma'am? Quickly, no time. We gotta go.
Yeah, my name is Kesku. I'm calling from Brazil.
Braville, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, we look for Papa. I was a joy of Buka. You are just in Buka, boy. He didn't put that off. Well, it's putting this off with manage.
The Finnish putting the taxes. Oh, who's in Kewu said that the right thing the government doing because the government won't build the country, so they put the taxes.
Yeah, but I say to all that. No, kind of making that or joy are not doing it right. They are coming out to make it easy for us. They are the only solution for the country here. Yeah, nah. And I say, oh, some of our children, some of when I get no man, so even for food to eat, not easy. Then they put in tax or how we manage.
Okay, man. Tomorrow we'll bring you more document about the taxes, what they're putting up. But I'll leave you right there. We'll take the last caller. You're the last person. Please use 30 seconds.
No problem. Okay. My name is LP from Chicken Patrick.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Okay. For me, I agree with the government. Let them increase tax on the people. Let the people feel the pain of the government. Okay. 2029 will be very easier for all. You cannot have it. No, I'm one for the bank of revenue. You go to 5,000. Go to 5,000 or 6,000.
No. The Labrador that's what suffer.
Let us suffer.
Okay, we leave you right there. Thank you very much, Eddie P from Chicken Factory. That is it. That is what we do it.
I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food.
The country Liberia is getting tough and tougher.
I go to school, cause no more money.
Why parents are struggling for school fees and to feed their kids? Why parents are struggling for rent and other basic necessities? Your government has increased taxes. We're going to talk more about it on tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful time. My name is Kai. I'll be here tomorrow with Alexa. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. God bless you and bye-bye.
Some money, ECP, some presidency, ECP, some technology, ECP, some war. Tell me.